Hello and welcome. Subtracting monomials is our topic for today. To understand this concept, we'll be looking at some examples. Let's look at the first one. It says simplify negative 6py minus 8y. Before we move on to the subtraction part, let's understand how we will do this. Now, as we all know, that each term is made up of two things, that is a constant and a variable. So these are the variables involved in the expression and the number is the constant. Now whenever we do any operation, be it subtraction or addition, we have to make sure that two terms can only be subtracted and then simplified if the variable part is same. So before proceeding, we have to check whether the variables are same or not, that is, these are like terms or not. Only like terms can be subtracted and then finally simplified. If they are not, they cannot be simplified. Now in this question we see that the variable part of both the terms are similar, that is py is here as well as py is here. So that means they can be subtracted and simplified. Now the operation is carried out with the help of the coefficients, that is the constants. Now here we see we have negative 6py, rewriting the given expression. Now we will do negative 6 minus 8. When two negatives are there, we add and keep the negative sign in the final answer. So negative here, py as it is will come down. Negative 6 minus 8, that is 6 plus 8 is 14. So this is our final answer. So this matches to option D. Let's look at the next example to make things more clear. We have negative 8z minus 7z square. So my first rule is to see whether they are like terms or not, that is, the variable part of them is similar or not. Now we see here the first term has z while the second term has z squared, which are not similar. So these two terms cannot be simplified to get an answer. So we leave this here as it is, and option A is the correct answer. Let's look further. It says 9z minus 4z. Now the first rule says we have to identify whether they are like terms or not. So here we see we have z over here and z again over here. So that means they are like terms. So we do the subtraction. 9z minus 4z, that is 9 minus 4 will give us 5 and z will come here as it is. So option C is the correct answer. Let's look at the next question. Negative 8z cubed minus 8z cubed. Now let's look at first. These two are like terms because we have a z to the power 3 and z to the power 3 in both the terms. That is, they can be simplified now because they are like terms. So z cubed as it is, coming in the final answer. Negative 8 minus 8, that is two negatives. We add the two numbers and keep the negative sign in the answer. So 8 plus 8 is 16. So this is our final answer, which matches to option A. Now it's getting simpler, so let's try another example. We have 9w y square z square, 9w y square z square minus 9w y square and z square. Now let's first find out if they are like terms or not. We have a w y square z square, so which is again here w y square z square. So both of them have the similar variable pattern, so that means they are like terms. Now we can simplify them. 9 minus 9 is 0, w y square z square, which is nothing but simply 0 is the correct answer, which matches to option B. I hope now you'll be able to subtract monomials easily. Thank you and bye bye.